Tired of the same old thing? Scrambling year after year to find a new approach for the annual conference? Something special that'll make those management meetings much more than mediocre. A presentation guaranteed to banish the boring from your awards banquets, to render that next convention unconventional.
Yes, I'm here tonight as your new Scream. That's SCREAAM. Stands for Stress Change Retention Employee Attitude Adjustment Manager.
Hi, my name is Zandra Bell, and I'd like to welcome you to the At Wit's End world of customized comedy. Outstandingly unique, motivational, humor in the workplace presentations, researched and created specifically to suit your organization's needs and the goals of your event.
And it sweeps across there upwards to the downtown city high-rises where our corporate friends in finance sit cloistered away in convoluted clusters of cubicles, like science experiment rats that never made it out of the maze.
Working together with individuals from your group who represent my audience, I begin by doing research to fully understand the dynamics of your industry, your profession, your corporate culture, visions, and philosophy. Then I create a highly specific, hilarious, one-woman comedy show just for you, guaranteed to get everybody not only laughing uproariously, which in itself is a morale boost, but laughing at the things they know to be true, the frustrations and challenges they face on the job, which then becomes a cathartic and team-building experience.
Seldom have I seen so many people laugh so hard at themselves, their spouses, workmates, and supervisors. We all left those evenings with our personal balance restored, refreshed, a little closer together than at the beginning of the evening, and a little more ready to tackle the next challenges together.
Please welcome Miss Shirley Best.
Entertaining, yes, but so much more. Customized comedy can teach, inspire, motivate,
This is my corporate look.
promote ideas or products. It's perfect for conferences, business meetings, promotions, training sessions, keynote speaking engagements, awards banquets, any corporate or private occasion you want to render hilariously unforgettable.
I've been looking for over 20 years for a speaker who lived up to the promise to tailor their presentation. Shirley Best is the first to meet and exceed my expectations. Your presentation was just plain hilarious. You had the audience in the palm of your hand.
Writer, comedian, actor, and Global Television Woman of Vision Award winner Zandra Bell is the driving force behind this innovative infotainment company.
Oh, sure, sometimes it can make you feel out of control. But here's the good news. You were always out of control. Because control is an illusion. You can't control anything that happens out there, the changes, the challenges. No, the only thing you have control over is the way you react to them.
She travels internationally, delivering your corporate messages, visions, and philosophy in her own high-energy professional comedic style, performed in the persona of the charmingly outrageous hit sensation Shirley Best, a campy yet charismatic 60-something housewife embarking on a search for self-fulfillment.
Our association has a diverse membership, varied employment base, and a wide variation in age and professional interests. Shirley has researched and reached them all with the language and knowledge of a lifetime insider. Don't let the picture fool you. Shirley is a national treasure.
Everyone has a Shirley in their life. She's your mother, times 10. The person behind you in the Walmart checkout lineup. The eccentric aunt that fuels the other relatives' gossip, but garners their reluctant admiration for telling it like it is.
Ever notice the number of letter credentials after a person's name is directly proportionate to their inability to operate the photocopier? Voicemail, now there's another problem. Seems like you can't even speak to a human being anymore. Please do not hang up. Your call will be ignored in the order in which it has been received. Really, when you think about it, there's less people now. Last you checked. When you found yourself doing not just your own job, but as well those of the last 3 people who were never replaced when they left. Yes, when they left to find better paying positions, you know, at Subway and Tim Hortons. And everybody's coveting one of those blueberry things or whatever they are, because it wouldn't do to be left out of the Fruit Loop. Well, this is what I mean. There's no cutting corners out there in trades like that, or you'd end up with welding beads like the skid marks of a drunk driver. More bulges and blobs than Rita McNeil in a Speedo. You have to explain the simplest little things. This is the pipe. It is very heavy. If it moves unexpectedly, so should you. Well, what about the joys of having to mark? No self-respecting English instructor would ever name their child that. Why, I even took a night course in microbiology shortly after we were married. I thought it would improve my love life. Well, the brochure said it was for those people interested in discovering the mystery of organisms. It wasn't until after I signed up I realized I made a spelling mistake. Every year they get auditors. Someone really should have sprayed. I used to think sweet and sour gas was merely a byproduct of eating Chinese food.
I think there's just something totally endearing about Shirley. When you talk to her and glimpse her personality or her humor, it totally transcends her physical appearance. I think she brings out the realness in people because she's just so real herself.
At first, we were slightly apprehensive about introducing comedy into our annual meeting, but we were elated to see how Zandra touched our people. The zany personality of Zandra's character, combined with her ability to relate the content of the presentation to our business, kept the audience captivated and in stitches.
Customization rates range. It's important to note, though, that every show is a quality show, regardless of the price point. Never dry or over-technical. You always end up with a presentation that people are going to laugh at and love. It's just a matter of how closely the content reflects the industries or professions involved. How many different audience representatives I speak to in advance as research facilitators, enabling me to give you a presentation that effectively zeroes in more or less intensely on your group's inner workings, interrelationships, terminology, and relevant issues.
Attention shoppers, mortgage special on aisle 4. All so that you can proudly report at the meeting that you've got something in your pipeline. Sounds pretty painful to me.
That's why it's essential that I speak to you in advance to determine your organization's goals for the event and for the presentation itself, and also the budget you wish to devote to accomplishing them. Once I have all the information, I can better explain how I can make it all come together for you.
Zandra, it was a pleasure dealing with you as you were a true professional. From our initial contact with you through contract finalizations, travel arrangements, on-site details, and presentation follow-up, you dealt with us quickly and in a professional manner.
It really is different for every show because every organization, every client has different needs, and every event has different goals. Some of the themes I've incorporated into my presentations include teamwork, stress and wellness, sales motivation, creativity and innovation, change management, personal effectiveness, life inspiration, improving communication, customer service, and humor in the workplace. These highly specified, hilarious works of art can not only be great fun entertainment, but a real morale boost, a catalyst for change in your organization. Give the gift of laughter to your people. My name is Zandra Bell, and I'd like to be your corporate comedy consultant. Having worked extensively in office management myself for many years, I know how important humor is when you're motivating employees. And with the pressure of today's ever-changing times bearing down hard upon staff, well, my comedy about the workplace can be a real release. It can underscore the message of teamwork. It can unite and inspire.
Thank you very much.
One delighted reviewer describes her as a cross between Oprah, Anthony Robbins, and Roseanne. Shirley Best, truly a cut above the rest.
My goal is to touch not just the funny bone of my audiences, but their hearts as well. To leave them with something lasting they can take back to the job after the performance is finished. My goal is to make a difference in their lives. Why not give a call for further clarification? I look forward to hearing from you. Go on, give me the opportunity to work together with you to make your next event exceptional.